Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel of Debneel's Mathematics Desk. So today probably we are back with the last part of this interesting chapter of data handling. So today's video is going to comprise of two things. One is mode and bar graph. So these two things, mode is a very simple concept which we will be able to understand within one line. And bar graph, some things are there that you need to follow while constructing it. So you'll see how to construct a bar graph. So new things obviously today, as you can understand. So let's see what our sums can be from these two topics. Before starting my video, huge thanks to all of you for showing your support to my channel till now. I've seen that you are loving my videos well and also responding to my videos. So keep doing that if you are finding my content very informative and helpful. And well, a mishap happened with someone, and it is none other than my phone. So my phone's cover is broken up, guys, unfortunately. So I'm doing this video with a broken phone. So for my phone, please give a like and subscribe, okay? So that I am able to replace it means with a better cover. So your one like and subscribe means a lot to me. That's what I'm trying to say. Now let's get into our video. So my phone is broken and some settings are also not working. So maybe the video might be a little hazy to you. So if you are facing any problem with the screen, just zoom it. You will be able to see it properly. I am pretty sure. Okay. So let's get into the work. So mode. What is mode? No huge explanations there. Mode is what? If you are given a set of data values, the data which is repeated the most number of times, that is the mode. Means suppose if I have a set of values 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, then see here the number 3 is repeated the most times. Therefore mode equal to 3. I don't think anything else is other than this. Mode is this only. So that I told you in one line you will be able to understand. So this is mode. Bar graph, let's finish mode first. Then we will move on. And do you know means this language I'm using that number of times a data value is repeated. It has a term. It is called frequency. So remember the number of times a single data value is repeated in a set of data values. That is the frequency of the respective data value. Suppose for 3, here it is repeated 3 times. So frequency of 3 is 3. Okay. So let's now see. That means frequency determines mode, right? Which number has the largest frequency? That is the mode. As easy as that. So, talking about mode, here are some values for you. This is the last part, guys. So, I hope you have watched all the concepts we have been through with in this chapter. Keep a good revise of them because they're very important. As this chapter is important, okay. So, what are the use of these numbers? Find a mode. Now just see which number is repeated the most. 7 it is repeated 2 times. 8 is repeated once. 10 is repeated thrice. 11 once, 13 once, 14 once. So we see that the number 10 is repeated the most number of times. Therefore mode equal to 10. You have to just see which number is used the most number of times or which number has the largest frequency. That is the mode only, nothing else you have to do. This is like simple 1 mark questions, but they come in plenty in like MCQs. And data handling such a chapter means they will not give you any one means find the mean or find the median. They will combine everything. They will give you a set of data values, find the mean, median, mode, and construct a bar graph for the data values. Like this, they will combine everything, make a 6 marks question. Means these chapters concern only about 4 to 6 marks question. Okay. So learning all each and every of mean, median, mode, and bar graph will help you to score full marks. In 6 marks are quite handy, right? Let's see the next one. Not rubbing it. Less space is taken by them. Now here I have means table type, you can say. When I have x 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. and under them is the frequencies. So means you can understand x means what, these eight numbers, eight, no, nine numbers, 50 to 23. They are the data values, and these are the respective frequencies of all the numbers. Okay, as you can understand, frequencies are how many times the number is repeated. Find mode. Now this is again the most easier. Here we have to identify which value have the means most usage. Means by selecting a value, calculating it, how many times it is used. Here it's directly given. So if you observe, you will see that the number 22 has frequency 15. That is, it is used 15 times, which is the most. See which is the greatest frequency here, 15. The corresponding number is 22. That means 22 has the largest frequency, so mode is 22. How easy is that? Just see in the frequency row which is the largest frequency. Then on top of that, in the data value set, just see corresponding to that respective frequency what is the number. That is the mode. 1 mark question I told you. But it's in the syllabus, you can't just skip it, right? You will just, mode is number of times, means most number of times a value is used, finished, full marks. Don't do that, the sums will cry, right? So let's see what else we can have here. Bar graph is waiting, don't worry. Means if it goes on like this will be the shortest video of my channel, I am pretty sure. Means already I am, means what do I say, 40% through my sums. That's quite weird. I think the bar graphs will take time. So here I have some values. So you remember how to calculate median and mean, I hope. Some people can understand what is the question coming up next. Get ready for some stupid combination kind of a question. Find mean into median divided by mode for the values. Just straightly tell us that you want to make us find the mean, median, mode. What is the use of this mean into median divided by mode? Making the question a bit longer so that my video can be larger. Okay guys, actually in the question it's mentioned find the mean, median, mode. Means I have just twisted it a little bit so that we just means a little bit variation what to do. So mean, childhood friend average, add up all the values, 12 plus 24 plus 24 plus 12 plus 30 plus 12 plus 48. How many values are there? 7. So number of observations 7. You remember mean, right? Sum of all observation by number of observation. Now comes calculation. I hate it. 24, 24, 48, 12, 60, 72, 102, 114, 154. This will be 22. Now comes median. So median is what? First you have to calculate n. How many observations are there? 7. Odd. When my observations are odd, what is the median? Median equal to n plus 1 by 2th observation, which is 7 plus 1 by 2th observation, equal to 8 by 2th observation. 8 by 2 means 4th observation. Now what did I do a mistake? You have to arrange the values in ascending order. So 12 is the smallest number. How many times it is used? 3 times. Write 12 3 times. Then comes 24. Again use 2 times. Write it 2 times. Then comes 30 and 40. This is my ascending order. Now from this ascending order, check which is the 4th observation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Therefore, median equal to 24. Answer. This is median. Now comes mode. Just check which value is used the means most number of times. In the ascending order, you can see 12 is used 3 times, 24 2 times, 31 times, 41 times. So 12 is a number used the maximum number of times. That is, it has the largest frequency. So the mode is 12. Now comes what? Mean into median by mode. So mean was 22, median was 24. Median was, wait, yeah, median was 24 and my mode is 12 divided by 12. 22 into 24 divided by 12. 44 is my answer of this question. So coming to median, I'm just writing the formulas n equal to odd. Therefore, I'm writing made. Okay, made is median. Is n plus 1 by 2th observation. And always arrange the data values in ascending order first before calculating median. When n is even, my mid or median equal to n by 2 th obs plus n by 2 plus 1 obs whole divided by 2. This is the formula. When my n is odd, median is n plus 1 by 2th observation of the ascending order. When n is even, my median is n by 2th observation plus the next observation divided by 2. If n by 2th observation is the fourth observation, then plus the fifth observation, just the next one. You don't need to calculate n by 2 plus 1. Just see what is the next observation in ascending order. Put it. Divided by 2. Finish it. That's how easy it is. So got to another easy question. Let's move on. Oh, I have the formulas. I hope you remember it. Why you know? Because something which will take some space is coming next. Yeah, it's bar graph. So bar graph is another very easy thing. So bar graph is concerned with means data values and their frequency. So like I showed you, the frequency is the number of times a single data value is used. So bar graph maintains two columns. Means you know how Cartesian plane looks like this. It looks like this, right? The Cartesian plane. If you have learned coordinate geometry, you will obviously know. We're not coming to this. Bar graph has a few parts. It has a horizontal x-axis and has a vertical y-axis. Oh, come on. And these two axes means go in the infinite directions. This is x, this is y. Okay. Then see. Here my x-axis and y-axis are the two axes of the bar graph and they make a 90-degree angle, as you can see. Now, when you are considering the bar graph, we have two parts. First is x and is f. X will be what? The data values given to you. Suppose 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppose what do I say? Height of students. Suppose 5 students are there. A, B, C, D, E. And the respective heights are 160, 180, 190, 140, 150. So 5 students are there, A, B, C, D, E, and the heights are 160, 180, 190, 140, 150. See, frequency can also be defined as how much is a data value. So here 160 is the how much height of the data value A. Means the quantity of the data value is actually frequency, to be precise. Then my data values are written along the x-axis like this. They are just written linear type on the x-axis. And what do you do on the y-axis? The frequencies of the data values are mentioned on the y-axis. How? The y-axis is means frame through a scale. Suppose here my frequencies are means up to 190. So what can I do is I can take like divisions of 50. Suppose here is this is 0. Okay, this is 0. This is 100. Suppose 150, 200. This is a frequency bar. Okay. Now how can you means identify the frequency? See here for A the frequency is 160. So suppose if here smaller divisions are the 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 120, 130, 140, 160, 170, 180, 190. Then for identify 160, 150 plus 160 just on top of A, this will be my bar. Means the apex of the bar is the respective frequency of the data value. That's how it is formed. Similarly for B, my frequency is 180. Okay. So I have to check 180 frequency, 150, 160, 170, 180. So here on top of B, draw the next bar. We'll come to the advantages as well. Just don't worry. Then comes C. So the frequency of C is 190. Check 190 frequency. This one. So on top of C at this position, mark another bar. The apex of the bar determines the frequency of the respective value on the x-axis. Okay. Then D. Frequency 140. 140 it will be here. So draw a bar on D just on frequency 140 with the apex. Okay. And finally E. Frequency 150. So this is 150. So on top of E, draw another bar. So this is the bar graph formed. Now what are the advantages? If anyone asks you what is the frequency of A, means what is the height of A? On the frequency axis you can check, means for the bar of A, what is the apex? 160. 150, this is 160. Okay, that is the frequency. Then you can tell someone. If it was just given in a list, then identifying the value, telling it could have been harder. If you have given a jumbled set of data values, okay, then it might be harder for you. But if you are given such an arranged bar kind of like a construction, so you can just see the respective data value and just on top of it the bar, the apex being its respective frequency. Okay, that's how you can just do it. And always remember, the data values are mentioned on the x-axis, frequency on the y-axis. Okay. It is not like frequency is always how many times a number is used. It is also how much a data value is used. What is the quantity of the data value? Like here, the quantity of the data value A is 160. How much height of A? It is 160. Frequency is how much quantity like that. Okay, you can understand it. Always in y-axis. So this is the normal structure of a bar graph, and this is what only you have to remember for the present class, nothing else. So let's see a few sums that can come. I hope the example is clear to you. It's not that hard if you just understand data variables x-axis, and what is another job you have to do? Frame a proper scale of frequency on the y-axis. You have to be means clever. Check what is the largest value of frequency given to you in data values. Then that frequency you have to means select as the highest point on your y-axis. Then form the respective scale so that you can mark it properly, the frequency for the respective data value. We will see how we can do that more efficiently in these few sums. So here I have some table given to me. So some soap brands are there. Soap brands names are not professional names. They're just named like this A, B, C, D, E. And on just below it, number of buyers. Number of buyers is 50, 40, 35, 25, 45. Form a bar graph. So now see here the frequency is not directly measured, it is number of buyers. So obviously number of buyer means what? Quantity of brand A. How much brand A is bought? And how much means this is frequency column. This is my data values A, B, C, D, E. So let's form a normal bar graph. This is my format of bar graph. Yeah. Okay. This is x-axis, y-axis. First what? This is the O0 for both the axes. Now my data values, so brands are mentioned on the x-axis like this: A, B, C, D. Gone. Now number of bars as frequency will be mentioned in the y-axis. For that we need to form a scale. See, in my frequency row, I have largest frequency 50. So I can take as units of 10. How? Here is 10. Here is 20. Here is 30. Suppose here is 40. You can extend it up to like here. Suppose here is 50. And here you can just find 5. Suppose here is 5. Here is 15. 25, 35, 45. On a normal graph, this is not, means these bar graphs are drawn on graph papers, okay. So I am drawing it on board here, but when you have the graph, you can strategically find the middle values as well. Means in a bar, it will be like this, like grids. Okay. Like this. So then, if this one is your 6, this is your 1, then you can find a mid value, it should be 3. Like that. This is like grids in the bar graph. Okay. In the graph paper, not bar graph. So there it will be much more easier for you to draw the scale by your own comfort, means whatever you like, suitable for you. Okay. This is my scale. Now let's get into the work. So I can just tell that frequency of A is 50. So on top of A, I mark the bar here, the apex here, and draw the bar graph. The apex determines the frequency of the data value on x-axis. Okay. Then comes frequency of B 40. So I mark the apex on 40. On top of B, I draw the bar. That's why it's bar graph. Okay. Bars determine the frequency. That's why. Apex of the bars rather. Then the 35 is the frequency of C. The 30 is this, 35 is this. So I mark the apex on 35 and then mark it the bar on top of C. Makes sense? This means what? This bar belongs to C. This is apex belongs to C. The frequency of apex also belongs to C. That's the main significance. Then comes D, frequency 25. 20 is here, 25 is here. Forming a scale is a very easy stuff. You just need to know what your frequency is given to you. Form a scale that is suitable for you, means like multiples. See, I have taken multiples of 10. Then obviously between 10 and 20 my mid value will be 15. Like here, my 35 is mid value between 30 and 40. So you can mark it there. It is harder for me actually to mark it on the board, but when you do on the graph paper, it will be quite easier for you. It's just grids. You can just mark where is the middle point. That is 35. In between multiples of 10, you can mark the middle point. That's how easy it is. Now see, frequency of E 45, number of bars 45. So 40 is here, 45 is here. So mark the bar apex on top of 45. It's on 45 and mark the bar on E. This is my bar graph for this given set of values. Now what you can do is, this is not needed. You can mark the frequencies on the respective bars. Like this is 50. This is your 40. This is 35. This one is 25. It's 45. You can do like that so that This is more actually meaningful because the teacher can directly see, okay, A is a data value, out of it 50 frequency. The student has marked the apex on 50 as well. So this is a complete data. If the teacher's problem, suppose in identifying where your bar is meeting, that's your display rate. But if he or she sees that the number is mentioned 50, she or he can make out that if it's directly matching on 50 or not on the y-axis. Makes it easier for her or him, and you means get a good chance of getting good marks actually. This is, you can do that. I did that in one exam and it turned out to be nice for me. Means sometimes you see, I just exactly don't remember, I had a frequency 60 and I mistakenly marked it at 58 suppose, but I means suppose it is here, I marked it here, but on top of this I marked 60. So the teacher actually understood that the student is quite, he has understood the concept and just missed it by just a few marks, so gave me the full marks. So it's not good to means mismark it, but if you are not confident of your marking skills, then you can just mark the frequency on top of the bar, the respective frequency. Okay. Now let's see the next one. Probably the last sum for part 4 and this chapter of data handling as well. Let's see that. Birth rate per thousand people of 5 countries given below. And this is like India. What is that? UK, China, Germany, I think it was Sweden. Yeah. And just under them the respective birth rates are mentioned per thousand people. 35, 22, 43, 13, 8. Now, coming before biography, when anyone asks you what is the mode of the given countries, which country is a mode country, you have to just see which is the largest frequency. 43, so China is the mode country. Have an understanding, okay, everything is related to, means biography is related to mean, median, mode in all sorts of ways. Okay, I'm not going into that. Just figure it out. Mean, add them and divide by 5. Median, add it in ascending order and you know all. Mode, highest frequency. As simple as that. So form a bar graph for these given set of data values. Trying to make it a perfect table. It's looking good. Table looks better than raw data, I think that. And you might also think that. Easy job. Just like that again, the previous stuff. We draw the bar graph. One thing is that let's see the frequencies. Not multiples of 10, they're not multiples of anything. Means 43, 13 are prime numbers. So be clever here. Let's see how we do that. First time just increase the y-axis so that because of frequency can extend. 43 is there, right? See, I can just figure it out. My highest frequency is 43, the y-axis will be a little larger. So frame it large in a large manner. Then I don't have to rub again. Here I am just with a finger I'm doing it, but you know, on a graph paper, rubbing it with eraser, you have to do with pencil there, no pens, okay. And a spot means is doesn't go out from the graph paper. A spot remains that you just mistakenly drew a line. That's discredit. Don't do that. Means whatever you draw at the first instant, that is perfect. I think that. So you know the traditions of bar graph. First, on x-axis, name the data variables which are our countries. I am writing short names. India as Ind, UK, Germany as GER. Oh wait, this is China. China I can write. Then Germany and Sweden I am writing as SWE. Okay. Now we're coming to the frequency axis. So largest frequency is 43. So actually I can take in multiples of 10 without any troubles. See, that's why I was doing that. I knew it will take some space. Come on, this is what I don't like. Means mistakes. That's right. I don't like that. Let's be 10 on here. 20. Maybe 30. 40 somewhere around here. And if I just increase it a little bit and mid y, it can be 50. Now, subdivision. 0 is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Subdivisions are also marked now. Now see the job. India frequency 35, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 here. Mark the apex here. Mark that bar. Down on India. Then comes UK 22. 20 is here, 21, 22. Mark the apex on 22 in the frequency line. Bring it down as a bar on UK. The apex has to be marked properly. China 43, 40, 41, 42, 43. Mark the apex on 43. Bring the bar down on China. Good. So in Germany 13. 10, 11, 12, 13. Mark the apex on 13. Bring the bar down on Germany. Oh, come on. That was not a good one. Now it's okay. And why not Sweden? 8. So this 10, 9, 8. So somewhere around here. Mark the apex here. Bring it down on Sweden. This is the bar graph for the birth rate of these 5 countries. My bar here is just not good here. So now see, I might not be accurate. So what do? Mark the respective frequency 35, 22, 43, 13, 8. Mark the respective frequency. Even if I missed the frequency apex by a slight margin, teacher will give you the marks because of mentioning it correctly on top of the bars. Concept is clear, you have been granted the marks. Maths is about concepts, okay. And I think that properly we have completed all the concepts of this chapter of data handling for class 7. So it's been a good session for data handling with all you guys. Watch all the videos where we have completed mean, median, frequency, mode and bar graph today. Just understand it's a chapter of many concepts and combining it we get the sums. Understand everything properly. See you in the next video with a completely new chapter for class 7. So then if you found my video on this session on modern biographer class were very informative and helpful. And if previously all three videos of this chapter, which are the remaining concepts and today's concepts as well, are all clear and super easy for you. Leave a like and subscribe my channel. It means a lot to me. Stay tuned for the next video with a new chapter coming in it. Till then, with a lot of love from my side to all of you. Take care and goodbye. Thank you.